nobody caught that, because I was going to say Mikkel's taking a quick break. He'll be in the freezer for a little bit. But my name is Knight, and I'm going to be joined alongside by Squidz when he gets back in here. Squidz, welcome back. We're getting ready to go into the second semifinals here for the day to find out who the final 6 racers will be that will join the 6 from before in the final.
Right. If I'm gonna be completely honest, my net about 30 seconds ago, my net just died, so that's kind of concerning. Luckily,
yeah, I had
it's back.
Oh, that's good. I had a 6-hour outage an hour before this tournament, so I kind of can sympathize with you a little bit.
Thing is fluctuating a lot.
No worries. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Obviously, we just transitioned a little bit. We are going to be going in. It's going to be James, Maxim, Monfy, Reese. I really should know his name, and he was my leader for 2 weeks. Rookie, Neo, Bowen, LMDS, Angel, Niken, Netherlands Mitch, and Audi here for this next solo circuit semi-final. So super exciting group, just all over the board that we've seen a lot of today. And then obviously the top 6 there, the ones on the left-hand side of your screen, those guys getting the bye all the way up until this semifinals point. So be curious to see how they're going to be doing today, along with the 6 that have been racing their way throughout the course of the entire day. So fortunately, that's a F in the chat there for Squidz. Well, hopefully he gets his internet going. I'm not sure if there's going to be anyone coming up here, but nonetheless, I'm used to talking with myself here as we get things going along with Discord and some of the things going on. It is going to be Rookie that we are going to be watching for the second semifinal. So that is going to be something to make note of here. He is going to be obviously racing against these 11 other guys here in this room, and kind of curious because we've been seeing, we saw Audi, we saw Mitch work his way up all the way from the bottom spots. We saw Niken as well. Angel there coming in the, I believe from the quarterfinals as well. So it was really interesting seeing some of these guys advancing through so many rounds just to get to the semifinals, but only 6 of these 12 can move on, like we saw with that tiebreaker just a second ago, in pretty dramatic fashion. So don't think we have anybody coming in. We might have a game of musical chairs here to see if there's a second caster, but we'll see. Hopefully Squidz is getting everything going. We're getting the room situated right now. Rookie looks like he's going into it. There's about, I would say 11, if I can count correctly, players there in the room. So gonna keep an eye out on that. So gonna be something to make note of here as we're going forward. So yeah, if there's anyone watching Rookie on his Twitch, definitely would recommend watching it on MKC, just because he's got a unique point of view. But yeah, Squidz just said his net just died again. He's getting it right back. No worries, because right now we're still waiting to get things kind of going here in this one. I'm hoping as we're getting this room set up, it does look like all 6 players are in the room, or all 12 players are in the room for that matter. 16 races, and we are getting ready to get started right now here as we are watching things kind of unfold. Going to this screen to determine which track we're going to be going to first. Looks like Ricky's going to be picking RWS, and he's going to be met by a few others there as well, picking similar tracks. We got RWS, RPPS, MKS, TM. I'm not going to make the reference because I'm too scared to say it. Bone Dry Dunes, Mute City, Water Park that we just saw again, GP3, and a random. So this will be pretty wild. Yeah, everyone's like, come back, come back. I don't know if Mikkel's in the meat locker or not still, but we'll have to wait and see. Tracks being selected, and we dodged TM. We're going to be going to DMC, Mute City here for this first one. pretty exciting seeing a lot of these guys coming up through multiple rounds. They're being met by some of the 6 players, those 6 being in the top 12 that have made it through 2 previous rounds. So this will be interesting. Rookie here going to be starting from the top spot here as we head into DMC. And so Rookie there taking the whole shot right now. Got another Wario player ahead of him. I believe that might be Angel Trenio there from the previous match. And then we do have, the 10 trailing him behind him. No items yet, but we're going to be heading up to this first item box here. It's going to be Angel getting that double. Rookie there getting that single shroom there in second. He might opt to not use it here. He's got to worry about that green there from, I believe that's Mitch. James coming out of nowhere there, stealing first. And now opts not to take the nist. James has that dragging red there in second. Maxim has now moved into first. First time we've seen him all day. And now there's another Waluigi player coming up, battling for third there with Rookie. Angel moves back into third. And then there's another player along with that Waluigi moving back. LMDS is back there. That's going to be that Waluigi. And it's just kind of heating up. We're seeing, I believe, Shrooms coming from 2 and 3. We got the defensive red there protecting James. And Rookie also does have that banana that he had to use because the red just came in from behind him. So we're going to have to go some old-fashioned 150cc free-for-all casting here until I don't know who's going to help. But there's so much going on. Another red gets blocked from Rookie as the red comes in from behind him. LMDS moves up and takes the Nisk. Reese there as well. His teammate and compadre from Horizon also there in the fray. James coming back in, gets boomerang, has some of the fire, and now another boomerang's going through the field. And so Neo is here with Niken for 7th and 8th. Rookie here in 9th. And then there's another Waluigi there in the back. I'm not sure who that might be. And that might be, I always think it's Sergio, but Sergio is not in. Anyways, triple Shrooms here from Rookie, has that boost secondary. This could be pretty beneficial for him. Barney doesn't get hit by anything. Avoids that dragged and back spam green. Another back spam green. Avoids that star coming up from him on the left. Has trip greens here. Can he take anybody out? Gets that Roy player. A lot of leg going in. I think LMVS still crossed the line ahead of Rookie there, and he does. Rookie gets 8th. Maxim gets 1st, followed by Angel. LMDS narrowly edging out Rookie there for 7th. So Rookie there getting 8th in that first one. Very exciting race to kind of cast solo. But man, I mean, there's just so much going on, and my D6 mind cannot process this. And then, and that was one of the things I was telling some of the other casters is, I cast, and I'm going to be leaving unfortunately after the semifinal for the Luxor Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, and we're so used to having all of the different point of views of all of the 12 racers all at once as Squidz now comes back in here. So focusing in on just the point of view of who you're focusing on, which in this case is Rookie, and trying to analyze all the things that are happening around him, only getting the point of view of what's behind him when he utilizes back camera is something that's pretty wild. And yes, I am on a 10-kilometer run there, Damien, and this run is just getting started. We are 1 race in out of 16. And Squidz, are you alive? And welcome back.
Right. I think I am just about alive. I do appreciate you covering for me whilst I was gone.
Yeah, no problem. Everyone's like thinking I'm about to die, so they're a little bit concerned in the chat apparently. But RWS is our second race here going to the semifinals.
All right. So inform me really quickly how the first race looked.
It was pretty wild. There was a lot of positions moving back and forth, but Maxim was able to hang on there ahead of Angel to take that win. Nothing too crazy happened in terms of, I think, like shocks or blue shells, nothing notable, but it was just like a lot of intense pack racing.
Fair enough. So yeah, we're going into RWS for race 2. We do see Rookies. He's kind of starting in the midfield, which, I mean, I don't really know if that's really where you want to be. Obviously, it's this course is it's kind of notorious for being the best running track in the game, the track that everyone sweats, so to say. But at least in the mid pack, you can get shrooms, and like he took the cut, but he did get. I don't know if that was a back spam or a trail, but he's going to go back down to 6th. He's going to have to try and fight back up another time.
I think ultimately in a free-for-all, granted, this is me playing against casuals, I would preferably like to be in third, just so I can kind of scan the landscape when that inevitable blue shell comes in and takes out first or second. You're kind of a safe distance away. Plus, you're also going to get, like you mentioned, those good shrooms and items that you can leverage kind of going forward. So 6 isn't too bad. He just needs to avoid this red coming from LMDS and potentially anything coming from behind him. Has triple shrooms here and a boomerang, but he is vulnerable to whatever players 7th and on have. Shock and blue shell coming in.
Both of them at the same time as well. It's usually uncommon, especially for free-for-alls. But that shock is definitely going to nullify the blue. Although Rookie is going to get trailed by Maxon, and then as a result, he's going to trail someone else himself. I'm surprised he's still in 4th.
I am too, and obviously it's too early on to like say or make a claim as to who has the momentum here. Gets just a single mushroom there from that single item box. LMDS still dragging their shells, so that's the only thing he needs to be concerned of ahead of him. But behind him, we don't know exactly what anybody has. Field's kind of compact, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's anything crazy happening yet, but there is that Waluigi slowing down there in last. But oh, that was the final lap. I'm dumb. That's 7th place. Oh, I thought there was one more lap to go.
Yeah, but we did see LMDS around where the cut is. I think he was in 2nd or 3rd, and he got hit down to 11th. That just proves how close the pack was. Just one hit sent him down like a good 7 or 8 spots. Just completely ruined his race. And we'll have to see if that comes back to bite him in the final standings after these 16 races.
Yeah, that recoverability is huge, and LMDS was doing a good job running there. And same thing happened to me just over that final turn last week. I got hit. I went back to last, and that's actually how I ended up losing the JDRF qualifier too, was the race 12 RWS. So a lot can happen there in that final turn, especially if players behind you just have more dominant items than you up front.
Yeah, and Rookie's gonna opt to go for the dentist as his 3rd pick. It doesn't look like it's gonna pick it though. Instead, it's gonna pick Reese. I think that is. Or was that LMDS? It is Reese. For some reason, I always get their Miis mixed up because they do look fairly similar. But yeah, Piranha Plant Slide, or Piranha Plant Pipeway if you are like me from the UK. It's definitely a more inward-friendly track, which I think is a huge reason to why Reese picked it.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense too, especially kind of with like the sweeping turns that come in before the glider. This is a very technical section here. You can either go left or right, or opt to go middle there after the plant to get those
opt to actually
coins.
Like, get hit by the Piranha Plant.
It's not ideal, but you know, it sometimes happens. But it looks like 4 shrooms are coming the way of Rookie here right now.
I do see, I don't know who that DK is. I don't think it's Mitch from the Netherlands, as I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Nakam, because Mitch uses Wiggler. I'm 95% certain on that. So Ricky's going to get the chain. Let's see what he pulls. A Ghost and triple shrooms. Not really ideal, especially when he's only going to get a green shell from the said Ghost. James does have a boomerang. He's going to be putting in work. Never mind, he's just going to get slapped by Rookie.
Yeah, some great green shell hits coming out of Rookie. Look at these ricochets coming up. Is it going to have the angle?
It
and
is.
Rookie went to geometry class today. Rest in peace, Angel, because Rookie is now moved up in 7th.
You do see Neo holding a red in 6th. That's going to be slightly problematic. More so for Bowen than Rookie. It just means Rookie can't really pass him for now. I imagine Neo's going to chain his red here. He's going to find the wall and get sent at a really weird angle, but luckily he managed to recover with those shrooms.
That did help him there, I think, a little bit. It's got to watch out for Reese's red here. Also has a red of his own behind this mushroom, so gonna opt. I don't know what happened behind him. That must have been the Piranha Plant from Niken. And Star coming up from behind Rookie as well. He needs to be a little bit concerned of.
Yeah, it's around now, and everyone's going to be wanting to frantically shroom up. Because the ideal position for you to be in is to be in around 5th or 4th here, and then have shrooms to take the end cut and maybe shroom up into 3rd or 2nd. And the Piranha is going to clip Rookie. Everyone's going to be coming up into the stars. Rookie with the triple shrooms is going to see what he can do to take the and take the cut, but it seems like everyone else around him is going to do the exact same.
Yeah, they did, and I think everyone back there was a little bit nervous just with some of those players in the back potentially having something a little bit unfavorable for them. So obviously a lot of those power and offensive items coming through with the stars and the mushrooms, and Rookie just did a good thing, just kind of held his own and just didn't get hit. So can't really complain in a situation like that, I don't think.
Yeah, and as I was saying at the start, that was Reese's pick, and definitely one of the more inward-friendly tracks. I'm pretty sure Reese did end up taking first place, and he's now MVPing because Maxim, well, he had a pretty rough time. I think he finished in 10th, maybe even 11th.
And he did end up winning that first race at Mute City. So it's crazy, you know, and it happens to me a little bit too. Like, oh yeah, by the way, guess what? You're doing great up at the top of the leaderboard, but then one bad finish can just send you right down, especially with 16 races. It's a double-edged sword because it's so much time to recover, but obviously, you know, you want to be cushioning yourself early with some of these earlier races so that way you're not reliant on having to make a clutch or big brain type
Yeah,
of a comeback.
he really does take the pressure off if you do have a good start. But at the same time, as you said, it can kind of go both ways because if you do have a really good start, it's up to you to actually maintain that. And if you
Exactly.
don't, then, well, what can I say? Probably
Yeah.
a big F.
Yeah, that's what's making me a little bit concerning, especially too with our format tonight, 6 races, not having any real time to recover at all. So 16 here is gonna be also interesting because these guys are gonna have to play a whole quarter of all of the tracks in the game just in this race or series of races alone. So it's gonna be kind of interesting watching the semifinal and see how different or how similar these track picks are going to be compared to the semifinal we just saw.
There's a lot more on the line this time around as we see quite a few bills coming up. And also a blue shell. That's going to take Rookie by surprise. James has got a bill up into 5th. Rookie pulling a star, but then having it just snatched away from him. Like the Grinch who's going to flip and steal. Rude word, rude word.
We got a lot of supporters going out tonight. Trust me, I'm surprised I haven't sworn yet. But I'm talking. I did some random stuff earlier though,
yeah,
so I'm
not gonna lie, that was like kind of me going on rant mode, and I kind of just said it, just like without realizing it. And by the time I realized what I just said, it was a bit too late. But anyway, a golden and a bill. That is amazing for Rookie. What isn't amazing is gonna get hit by something. I don't know.
It's a sitting green, and I will tell you what, that is just the worst aftershock. I think I've already told the story about my JDRF incident with the red cells shitting. Jesus!
What?
Sitting red. God. But anyways, got this great extension. You're starting this trend. Or I don't know if it was Mikkel or Teeps, but I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Great, look at this run here. It has the triple mushrooms. Still in 9th, but the whole pack's all close together.
Yeah, just look at the minimap. Look how tight this pack is. That red, wow, that could have very easily connected with someone.
Man, look at Spain. 3 of the top 4 in that one. And they're already in the top, all of them in the top 5. Rookie is just really doing a good job hanging on, racing for 6th at this point. He's really just trying to control what he can control because there was so much randomness that happened in that particular race as predictable with DYC, but I mean, still plenty of time, but he just needs to, in races like that where it's just pure chaos, just continue to just fight for 6th at the very minimum, and then he can focus if he does get like a ribbon road or something, track he's more comfortable with, then that's when he really needs to turn on the jets and win him.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the Mario Kart gods are in fact in his favor with when it comes to track picks. But yeah, so far from what I can see, Rookie's been fairly consistent with getting mid spots, and I'm pretty sure he is in a mid spot regarding the overall standings as well. But also at the same time, you can just see the points are really tight. You know, obviously bar Bowen and James, who seem to be having a slightly rough time right now. The points are pretty close, but that also does work well for the 2 I just mentioned as well, because obviously there are 16 races rather than 12, and this is race number 5. So that's more than enough time for both James and LMDS to catch up.
I believe Rookie is in 8th as well, but he's about, or 7th. It's about 5 points off from 6th right now, which obviously could change at any time, especially with the fact that we have 11 to 12 more races to go. But Rookie here, kind of solidifying himself into 8th now. Kind of just needs to hope that all those guys do the work for him. He works smart. He works smart and not hard, and just is able to pass guys as they just get slowly picked off.
You see Reese holding this red. He's gonna finally throw it. Whoa,
Oh
that
man,
horn!
Hyken though.
That horn put in work. They're gonna take out 2 people. It's gonna bump Rookie up to 5th. And these streams are going to do wonders, going to get him to 3rd right now. And Moo is one of the only 2 courses in the game, I think, which has 2 sets of items. So, whilst there is a lot, yes, and whilst there is a lot of off-road on this course to catch up, it still can be hard simply because the lack of items. We do see a blue shell coming in for whoever's in first. We'll be able to see in a minute. It's Maxim being taken out of the front once again, and all of a sudden Rookie has a pretty nice lead going into the last corner.
I think we got to talk about how Neo just ran into something there that allowed Rookie to be positioned in the second. So when Maxim got hit with the blue, he really wasn't contested at all. So I'm kind of curious. Maxim gets 6th out of that, but man, that was huge for Rookie. That moves him all the way up from 8th to 4th. Huge tie there for 5th, 2 points separating 5th and 7th. But something happened to Neo there. He must have hit a cow or something. I know LMDS got shuffled back and got hit by one as well.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, but I kind of just assumed it was lag. Because quite often on Moo Meadows, it looks like people have hit the cows, but they just kind of keep going.
Oh yeah, so thanks. I know Jackie's been in the... Wow, Jackie's been in MKC Central Chat. He's been gifting people a lot of subs, so appreciate it, Jackie, doing that, and your contribution to the stream. That was race 5. There's still plenty, or race 6. I don't know. My mind is going all over. I'm literally going to be doing Mario Kart for 18 hours consecutively. So
wow,
yeah,
that is
going to be rough.
Mario Kart. I can barely play Mario Kart for like 2 or 3 hours without getting annoyed at the game.
Yeah, I literally I'm taking a power nap, then I hypnotize myself, or I play this. I don't know, it's weird, but I have some weird streaks. First ever tournament I actually did was the Shine Thief free for all, and I got humbled pretty quickly. But you know, it's a fun mode. Different story for a different day. But Bone Dry Dunes is going to be the 6th race. 11 to go. Rookie starting from the pole here, and we're starting to get to that point where those trends are going to kind of shift in terms of who's breaking away, who's kind of fighting for 6th, and who's starting to, unfortunately, falter a little bit and lose hope.
Yeah, as everyone passes the infamous lost ship on the left, the Rookie's going to get trailed, unfortunately. I'm not sure who was the murderer, so to say, but he's going to be playing this race from the back, along with Mitch, that was. And was that Neo? I think Neo got taken out as well. Oh no, that might have just been... No, that was Maxim, never mind.
So he chains the shrooms, activates the star, gets another set of 3 shrooms, and might opt to hold the shrooms, and he's going to get the second box coming up momentarily there. Has the 10 coins, so bankroll-wise he's pretty good. Oh, he's setting himself up here, pulling a Zeeb. I got to make a mental note of that for tonight.
No, he can't. Well, at least not just yet. There's still plenty of time. But, well, I say plenty of time. He kind of does have to pull it now if he is going to pull it. Because it is... the lead is moving on to lap 3 very shortly.
So the one thing I want to question here... Okay, he's good. He's good. I was going to say is the timing of the golden shroom, because obviously it takes time for that to recycle. And he opted to wait when he went to that other item box. So now he's going to cycle everything here. He has to. He's in 12th. Gets that first box coming in, and that is going to be a crazy 8. So very solid pull, given the circumstances off one item box. And now he's going to get everything rid. here and hope to get this double.
Oh, okay, as I
Whoa.
I literally just about to start the sentence. I saw, is that Angel? I'm actually not sure who that
I
is.
think that is Angel.
But they were holding something golden. I wasn't sure if it was a star or a shock, and I was just about to point it out. And then it came. And unfortunately, Rookie's kind of left to bite the dust. Haha, funny pun.
Yeah, there were a lot of guys back there and it was Reese, Maxim, Neo, Rookie taking the bottom four there. And again, it's literally 1 point separating. There's
It's
two guys
so
at 42,
close.
2 at 41. And yeah, there were about 5 players just cycling back there. So one of them had it. It's not really clear, but unfortunately for Rookie though, he had to take the L in that one. And that's just what's kind of beneficial is like having that win there on Mumu is just so clutch now, and giving you that cushion for an unfortunate race like that.
All right. Well, we got plenty of time though. Quite a few races left.
Did he go for the pump fake with Baby Park to ultimately pick DEA?
I mean, not gonna lie, if he did pick Baby Park, I would have just instantly lost 99%.
That was lit. He like stream faked everybody. Oh, it's gonna be Cheeseman now.
We're getting an RNG track anyway.
I don't know. Every time I've been casting today, it's just always been bagging heavy, which I love because it's like more chaotic, but it's just borderline a lottery ticket at that point.
Right. Have to see who's going to be able to take the win here.
So it's a 4-8 breakdown in terms of runners versus baggers. Kind of as expected to a degree, but everyone's kind of soft bagging a little bit, and others are still back there by that first item box too. Audi opting to go into second. Angel and Maxim, I believe, they're in orbit there with Rookie. But
Star and triple reds in fourth.
That's a pretty solid pull, but you got to see how far that DK is. That's going to either be Niken or, I believe, Mitch from the Netherlands. So
yeah, I think it is Mitch.
Okay.
A single red and a shroom this far back. That is
a
shock dodge, though.
He played this game correctly.
Well,
so
I don't
far,
know.
it's only lap 2.
Only going into the start of lap 2. He's going to pull another red. Hit Aldi there. LMDS, I think, was another dodger. That's holding a star. James is coming up in the bill as well, so that's going to be useful.
Good avoidance there by Rookie. I mean, he does it so effortlessly, but using the back hammer, I mean, given that star applying pressure from LMDS and then the James bullet, a lot going on. He could have easily been negatively impacted there. This blooper is not too fun, but able to get the double item box. Great pull here.
Very nice.
Followed up. Oh, just like that. And that's really going to help anyone taking the cut.
Nakan, I think he just pulled out a crazy 8 in 5th. Unless my eyes are deceiving me. I'm not sure. Well, either way, he's going in first. He is gone. He is craving calcium right now. We do see a few bills coming up right now as well. Maxim being one of them. Rookie's going to have to be careful.
Triple bullet.
Greens. Yeah, 3 bullets. It's not really great for Rookie because everyone's passing him.
Oh, he went 2 for 2.
He did. He's going to see what he can do with this last shroom, though.
He might get 5th here. Or lock up 6th.
Looks like he's just going to stick with the 6th place.
That's fine. That's fine. That was a complete train wreck of destruction. And Niken does take the win. Maxim up there as well, so very good job there by Rookie. I'm not sure where he is overall now, but
I think he's still kind of just sticking in the middle of the pack. I think he's in either 5th or 6th because that win on Moomy Meadows really did help him.
It did, yeah. I'm taking a look at the delay just because I like to look at the points. And right now the stream for me is showing him in 8th. Wow, so Reese there in 6th now with 48. Rookie there down by 2. And there was a player there in 7th with 47 points. We'll call that out as we go into this next game. But yeah, it's just so close. And these bagging tracks are just really a lottery ticket right now.
And they just keep on coming as well.
They are. So
Cool,
you're
cool.
seeing Rookie going with his track again, kind of what we saw with the whole arc DAC. We're seeing the HD Dennis pick. Seen a lot of DP3s. Third of the room picked DP3, a little bit Dolphin Shoals. But guess what? It is going to Rookie, and after dropping from 4th to 8th, despite the fact that the points are so narrow, again, 47, that's LMDS, who's recovering ever so slightly back up into the top 6. He's sitting in 7th right now. We're going to be halfway through after this one, but probably need to expect a big resurgence here from Rookie to make a statement on his track pick.
Yeah, it is indeed. Once again, time for another checkup. To go to Ribbon Road for race number 7? I can't remember. I should have been paying attention at the bottom of the screen. Either race 7 or 8, I think
it's 8. It's 8.
It's race 8. Okay, so after this, we'll be at the halfway mark. We do see a few people opting to bag, which is fair enough. Again, I think I mentioned this earlier. It's a decent bagging track, simply because target shocking on the glider can be just such. Well, how do I say this? It can be a threat, I guess. It can be such a threat, and also, as per usual with most bagging tracks, lots and lots of off-road to cut with the shrooms.
Yeah, I personally like chaining and starting from the back and just chaining my way up to the front, kind of bagging to a degree. The only problem is kind of what you were talking about in your situation. When you get to that middle of the pack and everyone has shells and you're relying on the cuts, that's where you can get into a little bit of trouble if you don't time things right. But for Rookie, though, he's opting to run here, and you got to be a little bit concerned about that Waluigi there in the back.
Oh, that's a banana!
Yeah, doesn't see that, but luckily gets the friendly roll all the way to the beginning of, or the end of the glider, so to speak.
Audi is going to be cruising into first with a red shell, though there hasn't been a blue just yet.
No
Rookie gets a
blue and
red
no lightning.
off his own. Do you see a few people in dodges? That fire was pretty sus, but Rookie's going to dodge it. The blue shell is finally coming in on lap 3. Rookie's gonna have to be careful to dodge it, and he's gonna lose a little bit of time. There's someone right next to him with triple greens, missing the trick there. You'll have to see if Rookie can retain first, though to be honest I think it's unlikely, because there's quite a lot of people behind him who probably have shrooms.
Yeah, so he does. Oh, he gets 4th. I saw Angel. I think LMDS or Reese heading up there. No, it was Mitch and Reese and Angel.
That was actually a huge race for Mitch, as Mitch I believe was in 11th. So now he's moving up to 7th. He is only 2 points now behind 6th.
It's crazy. I gotta look at this finish yet again here on the stream, because like I think 4th going down to 7th or 8th, they're literally separated by 6 points. So getting a quick confirmation of this now. Rookie's at 55, Reese is at 58, and then it goes to Monfy at 55, Mitch 53, LMDS, Neo, James, all within essentially like 9 points of each other there. So that is crazy still. It's still up in the air for everybody.
And we are only halfway done. So lots more Mario Kart action coming your way. And then obviously after this, there's the long-awaited finals as well.
24 races, so half of the entire track selection will be played. So can't dodge TM.
Rookie getting 2 picks in a row now. It's very nice and very juicy for him.
Audi at 46, Bowen there at 40, still very much in it. They need to have a couple solid races to be in the clearer picture of things, but they're by no means out of it yet. Just really need like 1 or 2 solid races or a big win and a couple miscues from some of those guys they're fighting with to change the picture around.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a hard track to catch up on, especially if you get bumped off at the start, which I imagine a few people probably did. I do see a DK frozen. I'm not sure if it was lag. Yeah, we do see a DK now back there in 10th.
That's so, Mitch, because Niken's right up there in 3rd alongside Rookie.
So it looks like Mitch, even though he was starting in 1st, he's going to be bumped off down to 10th. So he's going to have to be playing catch up this race. A red.
You're protected.
A red for Rookie. Oh, did James fail the Nisk? No. Classic TikTok lag. Speaking of which, what on earth did he just get hit by?
He got hit, I think, by the trailing green, and then when he got hit, LMDS ran into the back of Rookie, and then it was just a bottleneck reaction to everybody else, Neo and Angel,
The thing is,
and
though,
ultimately, that really helped out the whoever's leading.
oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that blue. Uh, that's gonna slice right through Rocky's skull. But yeah, what just confused me was that when Rookie did get trailed, assuming it was a trail, he spun out, so it must have been a banana. But, well, either way, that time has passed, and Rookie just kind of has to accept the fact that he is playing the race from the back of the pack now, and he has to try his best to catch up.
And unfortunately for whoever was in first, that gap that was just created by that bottleneck right here a lap ago allowed for a player behind to pull that blue shell. So pretty wild stuff. And we still got a whole nother lap to go, and Rookie is looking pretty good here if he can get another double. Which he does. Great pull.
So many triples. Oh, that bomb! How did it not blow up?
He's going to chain these mushrooms here and see what he can get. Neo there in fourth.
Not
oh, trip
bad.
greens and trip
To be
shrooms.
fair, to be fair, defense is defense. If you, oh, that bomb. Oh no! I think he got hit by someone's
I
green.
think that was Bowen, maybe. Yeah, Bowen there,
Okay,
or
one second.
Maxim. It might have been Maxim there if Maxim was on the Wiggler. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 54 points up until whatever fourth was at. Oh man, the whole lobby is still in this. I'm going to watch
Yeah.
this again.
And we see Mitch unfortunately got last place there. So even though he started in first, he couldn't. After he got bumped off, it kind of just. I can only assume he struggled to catch up because we did see him, I think, at the end of lap 3 with triple bananas, whilst Rookie had triple reds, but he obviously must have been taken out. So Mitch is going to go back down to 11th in the standings, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I
how
think
this
that
goes
might
out.
have been Bowen that clipped Rookie, so I want to give
Yeah.
credit where credit's due. But I think like 4th through 11th, they're separated by like 7 points right now.
It is crazy tight.
Yeah, 59, 59, 58, 58. 11th has, I think, around like 54. And if that was Mitch, that makes a little bit of sense because Mitch got a little bit rocked there. Oh, I caster cursed it the race before about course catalogs and you won't be able to dodge TM, and here we go. And it's yeah, Mitch is at 54, and then Bowen's there at 48. So that's crazy. We got 7 to go.
7 to go. Twisted Mansion is the course. Ricky's going to see if he can polish room, which I think that was guaranteed because he was on 11th.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's going to opt to do a little bit of bagging. Well, that is a red shell.
Yeah, he nearly went right into Audi, and that Audi was going in reverse there. So, gonna see him have to start up here. Neo, though, does get body checked with that red shell, and now we're seeing Rookie just kind of oscillating back and forth a little bit. Avoids that floating red, does get this double, and his pull, oh, great pull, is
That's a bill.
going to be triple shrooms
That's
and
a
a bill.
blue shell from Audi, I think. It is, yes.
Oh, this is crazy. So we might end up seeing him chain the shrooms and bill through the cut, I'm guessing. Oh, he's got more shrooms behind him now. I would do that because there's a guy with fire behind him. He's got to be a little bit careful of.
Is Rookie trying to predict a shock here? Because he didn't take the cut.
He didn't,
It's
no.
either that or he's just trying to save the bill to a place where he can either A, chain it better, or just B, use it towards the end of the race where it's more effective. Yeah, he's going to use it here so he can get the chain at the first set. This will take him up to probably second.
Oh,
Whoa,
perfect
that
too.
blue shell was
With the
so
blue shell,
close.
doesn't need to worry about it because he's on the other path. Now has the ability to extend his lead going into the cut with these shrooms. He's likely going to chain his remaining shroom here and move the banana behind him. No, it's opting to save it.
Yeah, in case there's another blue shell, which is highly possible. Neo is right behind him though, so if Neo has a red, then Rookie's going to be forced to use this shroom.
Yeah, that's actually a good use of the back camera
There's
there.
the
Now
red.
he does have the red.
And there was a second one that actually came for Neo, so if Neo did pull another red, Well, actually, no, never mind, because Rookie had another banana. I just realised that. So that is a first place sealed for Rookie. Very nice indeed. I think we see Wario in last. That's going to be supposedly Angel. But just look how close this is, dude.
Oh man, now Angel and Monfy now moving down. James is in 8th. I don't know if that just inverted the order because Mitch had a good finish. Man, I don't know how you guys do it on one point of view. I'm so used to seeing all 12 racers and can like talk about so many different points. But now looking back at the replay coming in, I'm seeing, yeah, Mitch getting 3rd, Nike in there getting 4th, and so Monfy 5th, Bowen 6th. Bowen moved up into 6th. He was all the way down in like 10th or 11th now. So it's a 5-point gap between 6th and 7th. It's just wild.
It's just completely back and forth, and we are nowhere near done yet.
This is why Mario Kart is so awesome. And these guys are
definitely
clearly
entertaining to watch as well.
Yeah, some of the best racers here, obviously in the 150cc solo circuit finals, here in the semifinals specifically. But I mean, we're down to the top 24 that you can argue some of the top 24 150cc racers, and just seeing some big brain stuff.
All right, just finish getting hydrated. Drink water, stay hydrated.
I need to do
kids.
that too. I got a whole gallon of water right beside me.
Well,
Gotta
I mean,
stay
to
hydrated.
be fair, I mean, I'm kind of lying saying I'm drinking water. It's literally the complete opposite. It's Fanta.
So at least it's not alcohol. Drinking and driving is dangerous. But
it is.
Well, actually, there's a player tonight named Guinness Guy. He's the one that actually started the whole Vegas scene, and he's coming back just for one night only, and he drinks on average 14 Guinnesses every sitting. So I told myself I'll stay sober and actually play it seriously. But speaking of that, Rookie here does have this mushroom, and Reese does have that green shell there, so he's using his back camera pretty effectively there for a second. He's going to opt to use that mushroom a little bit, get a couple SMTs coming in, and see what he can. Oh, but he gets green from the left by Angel.
I literally heard the green just come up. Like I could hear it getting closer and closer, and I got scared.
Oh, I gotta turn the sound up.
Well, interestingly timed shot. We do see at least one person dodge. No one getting target shot though. It's going to be a very slow ascent and descent over the pipes. I think Rookie's going to get. Never mind. I thought that Red was going to go for Rookie.
He got very lucky there because the vision from the blooper was obtruding him, and Reese actually took that and item screened him, that double item box at that last set. 2 sets ago, rather.
So we do see after that blue shell, Reese is going to take over the lead once again. You see Neo streaming up as well. Very useful draw from Rookie, but this red from Mitch. That bananas, it looked like it hit, I think, Angel that is, but I don't think it did. I think it was a phantom hit. That horn, that is
great horn!
Whoa. Mitch somehow avoiding that. I really don't know how. Rookie's going to see if he can hold on to second here.
Yeah, my heart raced a little bit when I saw Angel there with that green behind him. And the bomb coming in hard left right there from Rookie, and he somehow stays into second with Reese finishing first. I think that would have been Angel getting 4th. Player sweeping in there. That was Neo there. No, Neo got 3rd. Waluigi's coming in. Oh, that was Neo 3rd.
Angel
wow.
did get... Angel actually, after being blued, he got last. So that's
really?
Angel getting last twice in a row now. So that is crushing, especially since I think he was in before getting the first 12th on TM. I think he was in 3rd overall.
He was, and he's been falling down.
He is. 2 points in 2 races. Going up.
Bowen got 5th. Mitch got 6th. So now it's 72 for Monfy, 72 for Angel. Mitch is at 71. There's other players all compact right in there too. I mean, kind of a silent killer. Got to give a little bit of credit to Bowen. You haven't really been talking about him. He was at one point in 11th overall. And so that's just something to kind of keep in mind. His little rise to, I believe he's in 5th now. So the real battle is Monfy, Angel there at 72, Mitch at 71. Then you got James at 68, Audi at 65, Bowen at 63. LMDS is there as well, I believe, with 64.
Yeah.
It's
Lots of
crazy.
players to keep your eye on. So as we go into the 12th race, so 5 races to go.
But I think realistically that there's probably 3 or 4 players at this point that have come close to sealing their fate, barring any crazy string of 12th place finishes or something like that.
You see Rookie's actually playing this very aggressively, and look at this lead Rookie is already built upon.
Holy cow. Yeah, he's got a huge lead, and we're right at the tail end of lap 1 right now. This red's coming in for him. Does get that banana behind him in time. He has the full bank account, so...
The second red, though, Rookie is unfortunately going to fall victim to. A bomb in first, though. Wow, that was a clutch bomb. I don't know if you saw it, but that was triple reds in second or third. So that would have murdered Rookie. That bomb, he didn't even have a coin in the first slot either. That was just like a full odds bomb. That blue shell, it looks like it got cancelled as well. Someone must have horned it.
I didn't even see that, but that bomb took out not only Mitch, but that Roy player as well. And they were in second and third, so defensive opportunity here. Oh, the red's coming in, but Rookie gets another clutch banana. He's able to throw behind him in the exact same spot as we're heading into the final lap. It's Audi, Maxim, and another player there fighting for second and third. That's Angel. Angel's moving up.
Yes, Angel coming up in second. Dude, that red's galore. I'm surprised Rookie is still holding on to this first place.
He is committing highway robbery right here. Right now, with the way that he's driving.
People are passing the boxes now, so if a blue shell is going to come, it's going to come around now, which I don't think there is. There's going to be a shock.
There's the shock.
Like literally half the room dodged. Mitch is coming up. That'll be huge for him.
Oh, and he got
getting
trailed.
Mitch is going to get taken out though.
Oh, Rookie gets hit by another boomerang.
Dude,
and now he goes all the way back to last. What? No. Oh my gosh.
That is actually a killer.
Bo and James, they're guys on the outside looking in. Look at this. And now Rookie in there has a little bit of a gap going forward. But I mean, this is why I'm glad we're not streaming some of the players' voice calls, because I'm talking about a swear jar right now. I was
Rookie
never one to rage.
With that.
I bet. I'm looking at this again as the stream's playing it.
I think there was a 3-way tie for third, and then
yeah, Audi and James. They're at 77. Monfy at 75. Then the bottom 3 are 74, 73, 70.
Wow, it's extremely close. I think there was a 9-point gap between 6th and 7th right now, which was a Rookie and Mitch. I think I saw. But I think that last race really did shuffle some things up.
Yeah, it opened the door. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just saw the numbers as they were coming in.
Oh, of course,
and
yeah.
it's just, I want to see who's last here. So last is 70. That's LMDS. And talk about a guy who's been kind of hovering around the top all day. Then you got Bowen at 73, Angel there coming up. Oh man, we're going to DEA, so it's about to get exciting here at Excite Bike. But I don't know. I mean, every player mathematically is still in this year with 4 races to go. It's wild. I've said wild like 6,000 times. I don't know how else to describe this.
And whilst LMDS is unfortunately behind in last, his good friend Anar's Reese is leading the way, I think with 100 exactly. However, it is still a huge fight for the top. Well, not only for the top, but just for everywhere. For the top, for the middle, and for the bottom, because of how tight the points are.
Yeah, I just paused it on the stream. So Reese there with 100. You got Niken there at 99. You're seeing Neo, Maxim, and Rookie there tied for third with 87. Audi and James are at 77, but Monfy there, I believe, has 70-something as well. Angel 74, Bowen 73, LMDS has 70. By the way, Mitch had 78, so he's actually a little bit ahead of Audi and James. I mean, mathematically, everyone is still in this, and even Rookie isn't safe.
Yeah, most definitely. And the blue shirt coming out from Rookie, that's going to connect with ADK. I'm not sure if that's Mitch or if that's I can't remember who the other one is. I think it's Nate. Or was it LMD? I honestly can't remember.
It's Niken or Mitch
Okay,
for the
yes.
other ones. Yeah.
It's one of two. Um, and we see Rookie's going to use his build. Getting a ghost behind his build, that's not really what you want. Especially when it's just another green shell. That's just unfortunate that.
It
Rookie's really
is.
going to have to try and climb back up the order now. He has to get really good pulls. But the thing is, I think he's a tiny bit too close for a Bill or anything like huge. Another ghost. That's not really what he wants. He is going to steal 11th place star though.
That is pretty big here, and he does only get 3 shrooms, so he had the golden. That would have been pretty ideal, but he is going to leverage this boo a little bit. He only gets a boomerang. That is huge. He's got to use it 3 times and hope to get something here. And he does get 2 items, and it's 4
Look how
shrooms.
tight this is. Only 8th place it will be. And we do see Mitch taking another first
And
place.
LMDS gets second. James gets...
Okay, see, just
Whoa.
like that, LMDS, he was LVPing. One single second place, and LMDS is now up into 8th place. That's how tight this is.
Speaking of tight, too, on the outside looking in now is James coming in as the number 2 seed here, sitting in 7th. He is, I didn't catch the number, but like 4 or 5 points back now from 6th. So still plenty of time for James, and we saw him in 200cc last week, just how clutch he was at the end when he was in this situation. So I have no doubt that he has a couple tricks still left up his sleeve, but it's just... It's literally going to come down to the final turn of the final race, and I think these players are aware of that. So even if there is kind of some crazy race-altering event with a blue shell or a shock, I mean, these players have to kind of be a little bit aware of something like that, because that's going
Most
to ultimately
definitely.
be what's going to come down to.
What I think is crazy is we only see Monty on 76, who was, I think, in 11th place right now, either 10th or 11th, and I'm pretty sure Maxim had a really good start as well. Like after
Maxim
race 1 or
did.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, because he won the first race here and was up there kind of at the top battling with Rookie in many instances, but GP3 going to be another running and bagging masterpiece that's just about to unfold here.
I'm pretty sure we've seen DP3 on every single round so far.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Seems like a very popular pick. That red is going to meet Rookie. Unfortunately, I do see 2 Waluigi's in bottom 2. Maxim's trying to find his way up as well. That green is going.
Watch this bank shot coming off. Does not affect
That was
Rookie.
close. That's another blue shell for Rookie, and behind the golden as well. Not ideal, but at least he's going to be able to get the chain here. Let's see what he gets.
Yeah, good job to slow up and get the timing out on that chain. Gets the star followed up by 3 shrooms, so not looking too bad, at least until he gets to this next item box, which luckily is pretty quick here on DP3.
We're not quite seeing a shock yet. Rookie struggling to find a box. He does get one, but only one. A crazy 8 in 10th. Have to hope no one else steals his items like a star or something, which I think he should be fine with. The red shell is going to connect to Mitch, so that's... Oh no, what is happening? Oh, whoa, physics.
Yeah, he got smart bounced all over, and because of that, he knew the timing based off the star. He couldn't even go to take the cut because of the musical cues. Bowen getting 10th, Mitch getting 12th.
Mitch getting 12th.
Audi now is now in 6th. Oh man, what's going on? Mitch fell out. LMDS is there. Angel's down to 11th. What is happening to Angel?
The thing is with Mitch. Mitch has always been hovering around 5th, 6th, or 7th place, but he's only really ever getting 1st or 11th or 12th. Never really any in between, from what I've been noticing. And so it's kind of hard to predict what exactly is going to happen, especially since now we see Angel dropping down to 11th all of a sudden. It's just, who knows what's going to happen. I think the track picks are really going to play a huge factor to how this turns out.
It really is, and you're kind of seeing combination primarily running in mid track. So we're going to MKS. So I hope I didn't curse that there. I mean, obviously this can be leveraged in plenty of ways, but with some of the cuts and things like that, you can opt the bag here and get a little bit lucky.
Yeah, we see Bowen currently in last, but if Bowen gets the first place here, then he's basically, I think, moved up to 7th or 8th, which is right at the threshold of elimination. So we'll have to see how MKS folds out. We do see, once again, quite a lot of people opting the bag, a lot more than I'd expect, actually.
Well, for some of them, their tournament lives depend on these next 2 races. So MKS being the penultimate race here in the semifinals. Again, only 6 of these 12 can go through. Angel, you know, needs some saving grace as well, because he's fallen all the way from the top spots down to 11th overall. But Rookie seems to be in a good spot to where he should have this kind of slightly secured, as long as he just doesn't get a bottom spot here. He does get trailed.
Yeah, he's going to unfortunately get trailed by Monfy, I think that was. Luckily, he had a stream to recover. Triple greens in 6th. Not really ideal, but at least he can use them to his disposal. He's going to back most of them. And it does look like some people are just kind of dying by themselves. And so Rookie's gone up to 4th. He's unfortunately going to get
Rookie did hit someone too, by the way, with that back and green. So good for him. Decent pull there.
Trying to come up, but that red is probably going to stop him right in his tracks. Never mind, I think he might have dodged it on the pipe, like Rookie did lap 1.
So triple shrooms here, takes that easy right-hand turn, goes into 4th, but a red shell's coming. It's got to watch out for the fire. Rookie's getting so lucky right now, and oh man, there was something behind him. Could he get hit there by the banana? No.
Rookie's
driving out of his mind. Might take a quick look. I was gonna say, take a quick look behind him.
Neo just swooping in out of nowhere, looking like Superman, gonna take the win. We have to see how everyone else. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Mitch getting 9th, Boehm unfortunately getting 10th, LMDS getting 11th.
That's all the top guys right there. That was literally all the top guys that were able to get those top spots. So that's a huge gap now between Mitch and everyone on back. That's about 8 points between Mitch and Rookie. So unfortunately, there could be something crazy that happens here for someone maybe in 7th or 8th, but it looks like James, Angel, and all of them, they're all kind of mathematically out of it here. But barring someone in the 6th place position that gets like a 10th, 11th, or 12th, and obviously someone in 7th or 8th gets either 1st or 2nd, that can really change things up a little bit.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My cat disrupted me.
Oh, you're good. I have a new microphone. I don't know if I can, like, people can hear me breathing into the microphone because it's like super sensitive for the one I had that died on me from last week. But wait, where did we go? Oh crap!
Going to Music Park.
Yeah, so I missed those points, but I believe it is Mitch and like Monfy and James, all of them looking on the outside right now.
I think only now are we really seeing a slight split from the top 6, maybe top 7. But even then, it's really small, the gap still. So there is a gap forming, but only slight. And this is the last race as well. So literally everything depends on how this race turns out. That is a really interesting super bounce. At first, it didn't look like that was going to go well, but Rookie's somehow managing to stay on the track there.
Yeah, he knows something that I clearly don't about smart bounce and how to save yourself temporarily. But LMDS is trying to run away. There's another Roy character trying to run away because their tournament lives, like they need to get first and have like one player get last to mathematically even be mentioned. But Rookie at least is in a good spot.
Yeah, we do see a slight Waluigi train forming in the back as well. One of which is going to throw a blue shell. That's going to go for a Roy in 1st place. And it's not LMDS, because LMDS is up here throwing Rangs in 7th. One of which is going to connect with Rookie.
Yeah, and LMDS is Waluigi as well, so there's been a couple consistent Roys up there. I believe one might be Monfy and there's at least one more. But we're going into this final lap, and this lap is important to know. Monfi is actually Waluigi, so I stand corrected. This is a critical last lap, though, for about 3 guys here.
We do see a DK in first. So if that is Mitch, if Mitch takes the win here, because I know Mitch I think is in 7th or 8th, peering into the top 6. That's going to be a blue shell. If that is Mitch in first, this blue shell is going to absolutely ruin him. But
there's another DK right up ahead, and that is Mitch because Niken is right there. So this is going to hit Mitch. Oh no, it hits the Roy, so Mitch could get first.
No, I think Mitch just got hit behind the line.
Did he?
Mitch did dip. He got hit. I don't know if it was before or after the line. We'll have to see.
It was close. It was close.
It was before the line.
Oh no, so he gets 6th. Monfi.
So no, and that just ruined him.
Yeah,
Mitch
that ruined him.
Had it. Mitch had the 6th spot over Rookie, but Mitch died on the line and only finished 3 points behind.
Rookie was a little bit close than I thought, but I don't think that changed the top 6 order at all. But look at that, though. James to Rookie, still 8-point gap between 10th and 6th. Just super clutch there at the end. I mean, you got to give credit to all these guys for literally being in it till the very end.
Yeah, I honestly do feel bad for Mitch as well.
Man, yeah,
I think Mitch did play that well because he did have quite a few first places. And
Mitch was up there, like you mentioned. Yeah.
And just to see his ticket into the grand finals just get swiped away from whatever hit him right at the line, that really does suck. But also at the same time, I'm glad to see Rookie in as well. Because if Mitch did not get hit behind the line, then Rookie would have been pushed out down to 7th.
Yeah, it really did come down to that literally the final inches, centimeters. I don't care if you're metric or imperial, like literally the final whatever before the line, because it's, I didn't realize it was that close for Rookie because of the fact that even if Mitch got 2nd, that's 12 points, or 3rd would have been 10. Rookie, they're only getting 2. That would have been that 8-point gap that we were talking about going into it. So just crazy turn of events, and Rookie just got a huge benefactor of something from whoever tackled Mitch, and that Roy character was knocked out by the blue shell. So someone came up in about 3rd or 4th that really had something offensive that they connected him with.
No, I think it was I saw on the map Mitch was in first when the blue came, but Mitch broke. He just slammed the brakes hard, and so the Roy ended up taking the hit of the blue shell. Mitch then went back into first, but I can only assume he got redded, and then he went down to 6th to his demise, unfortunately. But you've also got to give credit to people like Monfi and Angel as well. They were only 4 and 7 points respectively behind Rookie too. Very close, and James, of course.
Yeah, it was super close, and I think that whoever was in first at the time, it was either Audi or James, specifically, but I could be wrong. I know LMDS was up there as well too at the beginning, but even Bowen, 85, just had a couple things just not go his way there towards the end, but so close throughout, and I think James was in the top 6 at one point. LMDS was in the top 6. Bowen was in the top 6. I think in Monfi, I think was around there, but I could guarantee you that at least 11 out of these 12 guys held the top 6 spot for at least 2 races throughout this whole thing.
Either way, the top 6 going through to the finals will be Neo, Reese, Nakan, Maxim, Audi, and our boy Rookie. Now, I'm not quite sure who they'll be meeting. Oh, we actually have a PNG right now. We can find out. They will be meeting Zeeb, Cinder, Ace T-Man, the Shy Guy Lover, Devotee, Kai, and you.
Travis touchdown. I don't know about the references there, but it sounds awesome. So we'll go with it.
I think that was when he beat Ejai for the final spot, because I think in the last semifinals, both Ejai and Travis tied after race 16. and so they had to play a tiebreaker race. And I think it was a name that Teeples called him. I don't know if it is just like a nickname that he's called in the community, but yeah. Oh, it's also a
Oh,
video game
okay.
character? Oh, well, there you go. All right. Well, the
From
more you
where?
know.
Huh. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my fate is. I might have to sub in for Mikkel here for the first 12 races, which I think some viewers may or may not like, but sounds pretty good. But it doesn't matter to me. I just got to get going pretty soon. Also, kind of want to check out the encore stream with some of the guys from there. Yeah, just kind of interesting that some of them opted to not, and that was something too, just because I guess we have the platform. Darky and a couple others getting a little bit of heat that they chose the LAN events over doing the 150cc stream. But you know what? I will plead the fifth on that topic.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, go whatever you feel like you'll get most enjoyment out of. But I think we are getting slight clarification. I do say slight, that
Slight,
me
yeah.
and Knight supposedly will be staying in for the first 12 races of the grand finals, and the last 12 races, the second half, will be casted by Teeples and